and ambassadors. Meanwhile, United States President Donald Trump's sanctions on India's Chabahar Port project in Iran have come into effect. The move may compromise India's investments running into hundreds of millions of dollars in connectivity ambitions to Afghanistan and Central Asia. Over the past decade, India has spent around $500 to $600 million at Chabahar. But with the sanctions waiver revoked on the 16th of September, entities operating the port or engaging in related activities now face exposure to sanctions under the Iran Freedom and Counter-Proliferation Act. The U.S. State Department has said Indian and foreign companies, including state-run India Ports Global Limited, will have 45 days to exit Chabahar or risk their assets being frozen and transactions barred. India's External Affairs Ministry has said that it is examining the implications of this revocation. Aditya joins us for more on this story. Aditya, this is being perceived as a big setback.
You know, America has now reinstated that sanctions will be, put on these countries, which do any sort of business deal with Iran as far as the Chabahar port is concerned. Earlier, India was given this waiver, this sanctions waiver earlier, when President Biden was there, and India had also signed a 10-year agreement with Iran to develop some petroleum terminal at the Chabahar port. And at this juncture, it is a big setback to India because it had invested very much into this Chabahar project. And, Chabahar is sort of a gateway for business in the Central Asia and the Middle East because, the trade, it was facilitating the trade bypassing the Pakistan and via Afghanistan. So at this juncture, it is a very serious situation that has, been created by United States of America. Remember, U.S. has been very tough on countries, that have been dealing with Iran, specifically post this 15-day conflict between Israel and Iran. And that is why, America also has the provision of CAATSA, countering American adversaries through Sanctions Act. So, somewhere down the line, we can expect that this CAATSA, there's some provisions of the
In fact, we're getting more breaking news coming in this hour. A massive explosion has occurred in Quetta, Pakistan.